They say never. I say never tell me what to do. A person will never put you in a position above them. That's never a lie, always true. Success never comes without risk, and risk never comes without fear. YouTube is a smoking mirror, never how it appear.
Let me say that again. The distance between the cost to own a truck and the pay to operate the truck continues to increase, thus making it more expensive to run a truck daily. They're not talking like this over there or over there, wherever they at. So this is something you need to know. You need to know this. You need to pay attention to oil prices. Why is oil prices important? The more I teach y'all, the dumber I get. I'm telling you, man. The price of oil is expected to continue to rise at the minimum until the end of the year because of the supply cuts by OPEC. What that means for people in the trucking industry. If it's going to continue to rise, and they saying anywhere between $95 to $100 a barrel in December, go back and look at what diesel prices was the last time oil was at $95 to $100 a barrel, and we talking about this at the end of December when the volume of freight decreases and it costs you more diesel to operate your truck in the colder months. Come on, pay attention. It's not what they say, it's what they don't say that you need to be paying attention to. It's levels. It's levels. It's levels. Now, the Fed just came out the other day, and that's why I waited to do this video, because I wanted to see what they were going to do with the interest rates. Now, honestly, they did exactly what I thought they would do with the interest rates, because I be doing my homework and I be doing my research. And I'm not surprised. I mean, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and we got Christmas coming up, and we got people that the student loans that are about to go back into, they're gonna have to make their payments. So the Feds knew if they raised the interest rates like right then, that the natives was gonna get restless. They knew that. They knew that. So let me tell you what else they also knew. They also knew that people was going to go out and had a family over that they really don't like for Thanksgiving and spend all this money cooking Thanksgiving. They knew that they was going to spend money for Black Friday. They knew that people was like, that people be feeling like they've been a bad parent all year. So come Christmas, they buy their kids all kind of stuff. They knew that. They knew the rich people was going to buy their kids stocks for Christmas. They knew that. The Feds know all this, right? They knew that the average consumer is going to go out and put themselves in debt around the holiday season, and they're going to have to wait on their tax refund to bring things back in balance. They knew it. Basically, they was like, all we got to do is be patient, and the average consumer is going to run out of money. They already know this. The reality about this situation with the Feds and inflation, and we going to get off this because I'm sure y'all tired of hearing about it, but it's important that you understand it. The reality of it is, it's not a fair and pretty way to balance the economy. That don't exist at this point. And America is feeling the pain of inflation, but the US dollar getting stronger. It's like we in an interesting situation here in America. And the reason why the US dollar is getting stronger, you need to know this, is because it's costing people that's importing more to sell their goods in America. Now that was put in place by some people, for 3.5 years ago. So what that means is this is happening right along the Chinese New Year, where freight slows down during the Chinese New Year anyway. But imports are also slowing down from China. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's not what they say. It's what they don't say that you got to pay attention to, or you will never get ahead. Now let's talk about trucking when it comes down to some things that happen, which I consider to be pandemic corrections. Follow me on this. Tyson Foods, they closed 4 processing plants to lower their costs, which is what, 10% of their slaughter capacity. At the same time, Prime Inc. downsized their fleet. Then Knight Swift CEO, CFO took some pay cuts, which I consider to be damage control or a PR move to save the company $350K. Pandemic corrections. They doing damage control right now. Like they trying to bulletproof their balance sheets. Pay attention to what's happening. It's right there. Pay attention to even the Fed. The Feds who set the interest rates, they didn't have layoffs. C.H. Robinson, Coyote, Knight Swift, Convoy, GXO Logistics, Matheson Flight Extenders, DHL, FedEx, Truckstop.com, Ryder, Motive, U.S. Express, and I can't even count the brokerage that they all had layoffs this year. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening around you. Let's not forget about Yellow just throwing the towel in. I said all that to paint this picture. Because see, when I come over here, I want y'all to know what I'm paying attention to. I want y'all to know that I'm not just grabbing this out of thin air. I'm taking all this information, I'm looking down, I'm saying, I'm letting the information talk to me. The information speak to me. Let me tell you what the information says to me. Listen. You hear me, but are you listening? I done seen a lot of companies make moves to bulletproof their balance sheet lately. But it's a few companies that then stood out to me in the trucking space. And I think if we analyze their moves, we can stay in a position to call 911 and be in front of the ambulance. If we look at what they doing, we would know how we need to position ourselves to be able to capitalize off their movement. And that's what this video is about. I'm going to tell you what these 3 companies are doing, and then we going to analyze. Let's go. Now, it may surprise you when I talk about this company. It shouldn't, because if you understand trucking, you know where I'm coming from. If you don't understand trucking and you just out here playing, if you ain't got no passion for it, it's going to go over your head. It's okay, though. You can watch this video. I'm going to leave it up. You can watch this video as many times as you want to. First company I'm going to talk about is C.H. Robinson. You can't talk about trucking. You can't be a trucking analyst without looking at C.H. Robinson. I'm sorry. If anybody tell you that cheap, heavy freight, no, I know everything that you're going to say, but watch this, though. Watch this, though. I need you to think outside the box for a minute. Get outside the box. Come on, man. Walk with me. Walk with me. I promise you you safe. C.H. Robinson been around 118 years. Even though their stock is down 15% over the last year, they only missed earnings by 0.01 for 2 straight quarters. That's crazy. That's in this market, that's impressive. And they continue to have a positive balance sheet. You can't argue with the facts. Somebody over at C.H. Robinson know what they doing. Who it is, I don't know. Even though they laid people off, watch this. Even though they laid people off, they still open a 400,000 square foot facility in Laredo. Yeah. I know y'all might have missed it. Y'all might not have understood it when y'all seen it. Like, what is C.H. Robinson doing?
Been through a lot of pain in my life, and I pray the Lord take it all away.